Hello and welcome to the Lego Mike YouTube channel. My name is Mike and here's some of my Lego. I am a 35-year-old adult fan of Lego with a full-time non-Lego related career, but have been collecting for several years now, and I'm ready to dive into streaming and selling, and I have a lot of exciting ideas. I have a massive Lego collection. Right now you're sitting on top of downtown in my Lego city. It's a disaster. I just recently moved into this room in order to start this new chapter of my Lego collecting hobby. And as you can see, I have a lot of Harry Potter. I have some Marvel sets. I have a few other interests in Lego. But ultimately, the big reveal will be the Lego city. What I would like to do in this episode is just kind of give a high-level overview of what I have in my collection, what I intend to do, at least for the beginning of this channel, and what my plans are for my Whatnot channel and selling Lego. So if you're interested, please feel free to like and subscribe or follow me on my social medias, which will be in the description below. Again, I'm Mike. Thank you so much for being here for episode 1, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you. Welcome to Chaos City. That's not the name. That's not the actual name. I haven't named it yet. And I really hope you weren't expecting to see it all put together, because that wouldn't be very fun for the YouTube channel. No, instead, I've been organizing and planning what I think I want it to look like. Lego cities are always in flux. But I've been planning, and I have a lot of exciting things I want to share with you. I finally got to tell my first story since bringing all of the Lego back into this room. May I present to you Happy Man eating popsicle holds up traffic, including a biker gang. No, but honestly, this is where we're going to cordon off the city for now. Right here is where it's going to end, so we can focus on just these 3 tables and get a nice downtown setup. I'd really like to elevate this back row of modulars and have a train pass down underneath them, turn and go run along the edge of the tables and in front of this row of modulars. I think that would be really fun. Behind this row of modulars, I want the street elevated. So there's going to be a number of challenges. How do we elevate this street back here? And also keep it realistic. I have a guardrail. Is there going to be an alley next to it that runs along the back of the buildings on the right-hand side from this view? Or is the whole thing going to be elevated and we're going to have to run these buildings, with space behind them and underneath? I'm not entirely certain. I also want to expand off this table for the campground. So eventually we'll move these campers and put them over by the A-frame cabin that I have to the right. First, we're going to go through all of the modular sets. Not in this episode, but we're going to go through all of the modular sets and all of the city sets and make sure they're complete. Okay, weird transition, but I want to pull out and show you just how much space there is in this room. It's dark, we need lighting, we need new tables, we need paint, but it's huge. It's very big, and it's a blank canvas for us to work with. Here are the desks. I'll explain that in a second. Let me show you this. I mentioned at the beginning that I want to do Lego selling. I've been approved for Whatnot, and I'm going to be giving away some of these sealed Lego CMF series, and I'm going to be running a pick a drawer, kind of a carnival game almost, where people can bid on these drawers. And in every drawer will be a sealed CMF, but also the chance to win better prizes. You'll see more information at the end if you stick around, or you can check it out in the description below. But you can see there's just a ton of space in here. There is a gap. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this area yet, but right now it works really well. Continuing along the back wall, there's a pile of amusement park and camper and farm stuff. This corner of the room is being used more like an office, but I have a number of shelves with the Harry Potter collection on it, and here's some Marvel sets that I like. I'd like to collect more of these. My poor Groot, I dropped him so many times. I moved him to so many different rooms over the last week or 2. I have all of his pieces. He'll be okay. But over here, I'm sorting through some stuff right now. I'd love to expand the city all the way to this corner of the room, but right now it's for Harry Potter. And here are some of my gold Harry Potter figures. I had been religiously collecting them. I had everything from like 2015 on to about 18 months ago. And I took a hiatus because I ran out of space. But now you can see we have ample opportunity, I'll say, for shelving. Everything in this room has been moved from my old office and then spare bedrooms and lots of other, just whatever I could grab in order to set this up and get something started. I can always expand and swap things out later. In my closet here, I just want to show you up there, a lot of those are pieces and sets that I just don't have room for yet. I need to put back together and get out there. All of these bins, there's another one with police stuff in it. But everything else you see in here, including all of these awesome sets, will be sold at some point or another through Whatnot. Before you go, I recently got approved to start hosting my very own Whatnot live auctions on the streaming platform. If you don't know what Whatnot is, it's kind of like Twitch and eBay collide. So if you don't have the app, download it on Android or iOS. You can also go to whatnot.com on your browser. It's totally free. And to watch my show and participate, you don't have to spend any money. You don't have to feel obligated to bid on anything. It's going to be pretty much a quick, short promotional video, a test run, where I'm going to be giving away free stuff. There's only going to be 4 things to actually bid on, and there's going to be fabulous prizes for those that win. We'll discuss everything. There's going to be more details in the description below. If you want to follow me, check me out on the Whatnot app at Lego Mike. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok, and I don't know. The details will be in the description below. I'm still setting everything up. But thank you so much for coming to my first video, and I hope to see you during my Whatnot stream. Take care, everyone.